beautiful tribe. This is Emily Potter, the director of the Lightworker Musicians Tribe and the Million Kisses Foundation. This is a question that came up in the tribe maybe a week or two ago, and I've just kept it on pause until now. It's time to talk about this today. One of our tribe members asked me to address this. So I'm going to say it, this is anybody explaining or expressing this as a concern. Do you want to offer your music medicine and you want to heal others in a humongous way, and you see the vision, you know the vision, but then you start to think about it and you get overwhelmed and then you talk yourself out of it? One of the quotes from this tribe sister is that she said, as it applies to many of the tribe, she said the word us, which is really beautiful. She said, this is the most important thing to us, but it's the hardest for us to conquer. And then she went on later and said that the yearning inside of us is our greatest calling if we just believe we are worthy enough of it. So then she thanked me for continuing to nudge her forward and to call her into her greatness. But before I call you to your greatness, I'm actually going to be the voice inside your head if this is something that you're struggling with. So I'm going to now put upon myself the cloak of the voice inside your head, and I'm going to address exactly this, what this tribe sister brought up. So if you deserve to hear this, the voice inside your head being spoken to you through my voice, let yourself receive this and see how it feels, see how it fits or does not fit, see where it resonates and where it does not resonate. So here we go. The voice inside your head. I'm glad you're listening to me because you're not worthy of it. You're not worthy to allow your music medicine to make a humongous difference and help heal others. You're not worthy of that. I'm glad you're listening to me because you're not able to make a humongous difference. You're not able to. You're not worthy of that. And actually, even more so, I want you to know that you're not actually worthy of feeling anything except overwhelmed with this. And it's your destiny to just feel overwhelmed. So all of the times that you have that call forward to offer your music medicine and make humongous differences to help heal others, all of that has just been placed within you so that you feel overwhelmed with it. So you're right on track. This is exactly where we want you. You're living your destiny right now. The call comes in for you to want to make a big difference, but you're not worthy of it. And that's the truth. And then the result of it is that you just get to fulfill your destiny and feel overwhelmed. Glad you're listening. That's good. I now take off the cloak of the voice in your head, and I now embrace being Emily. And I ask you, how did that feel? For some of you, if you needed to hear that and get the confirmation of that, you just received the confirmation and you've gotten what you came for. Off with you now. Go live your destiny. Go do it. For the others, that was the most ridiculous thing you've ever seen in your life and heard in your life, and you are now peaked for something new. And you're nudged forward because that was so ridiculous. If that's you, then we shall continue because I have a solution for you. First of all, I want you to know that there's a reason why you're feeling overwhelmed. Okay, so I acknowledge the overwhelm. It makes me want to cry. There's reasons why you're overwhelmed. So that is not being dishonored. You do not have to just get over. I do not believe in just getting over being overwhelmed. No, acknowledge it. And the only difference is that you just don't stay there thinking that that's the end and that's your destiny. That's not your destiny. So here we go. This is a solution that has worked for me. I want you to know, I just had a discussion with someone earlier. I don't do live videos on anything that I personally have not gone through. So that's why I'm not doing live videos about everything that's coming up in the tribe, because I personally don't know everything about every single issue. But there's a lot that I have gone through to be able to overcome and offer you solutions. So I do live videos only on the things that I personally have experienced. That's really good for you to know. So here's one to claim as a solution to this question. Claim your mini moments of courage. Claim a series of mini moments of courage. Your mini moments of courage are all leading you up to a pinnacle moment of courage. That's what I call it, at least, this pinnacle moment. And I'm going to give you an example. But let's begin again. The solution is to claim mini moments of courage that all lead you to a pinnacle moment of courage. So here is an example, and examples from our tribe. A moment of courage number one, a mini moment of courage number one, is the first time that you shared a vulnerable song with us in our tribe. How did that feel? Ooh, especially those of you who have gone live for the first time being in our tribe. I mean, we were freaking out. I was freaking out. I gave you tons of exclamation points. When you share your heart in our tribe, this is a mini moment of courage, and it is humongous. So we're going back to that question. Can you offer your, how do you offer your music medicine in a humongous way? You start with mini moments of courage by first offering your heart to us, where this is a safe place for you. And that's a mini moment of courage that is leading up to a pinnacle moment of courage. So the first time that you did that, that's exciting, and that is humongous. And take that into heart. That is amazing. So if you haven't done that yet, if you've been watching and been part of this tribe for a while, and I know who you are by name, some of you, because we've talked, and others of you, I've just seen your name, and believe me, I am paying attention to who is engaged here. I want you to feel invited to take a mini moment of courage and to share a song with us, or share a part of your story with us. That's the first mini moment of courage. That's taking it on a little at a time. And then moment number two, mini moment of courage number two. I'm going to give you 3 examples from our tribe in the last week or two. We had somebody take a day off of work to create music. Beautiful. We had somebody else schedule studio time on their actual calendar, and then prepared and rehearsed their songs to get into the studio. We've had several people do that just by being part of our tribe. So that's a bigger step, but it's a doable one. We had somebody perform an open mic in their local town for the first time. I've actually personally known about, I think, 4 or 5 people who have done that in our tribe. First time ever getting on a stage. Isn't that exciting? I think it's amazing. So these are many moments of courage, and they're all leading up to a bigger one. And I'm saying it that way because they're all humongous, but you don't have to take on the pinnacle moments of courage in your lifetime so that you get overwhelmed by them, because you're not ready for them yet. There are steps along the way. So that's why I talk to you about creating a strategy. This is why the strategy is imperative, because every time one of you contacts me and we create a strategy together and you are actually being held accountable to that strategy, you're making the movements happen. We just had that happen. Oh, too many examples, never mind. So just know the strategy is making it so that it doesn't feel overwhelming, and you can just stay in the fun. You get to stay in the fun and the little tiny little risks along the way. And it doesn't have to feel overwhelming. Sometimes it does still, and you get to honor that, but along the way, you're making these strides within your fears, and they're just taking little at a time, and you're getting stronger and getting more confident. So then let's go to the pinnacle moment of courage. Only you know what that is. We just had somebody announce in our tribe that she quit her day job. I would say that's a pinnacle moment of courage. I can tell you right now, because I've been a little bit part of her journey as well, that there's a lot of mini moments that happen so that that one could come to pass. From my own experience, my pinnacle moment of courage was the day that I quit my job. But I'll tell you right now, I had many, 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 many little mini moments of courage to make that a reality. So what is your pinnacle one? And you can put that in your strategy. What does that look like, and what is a time frame that looks good to you? For many of you, you know that you want mentorship with me, and that would be your pinnacle moment of courage, because what you know about me is that if you decide to reach out, it's because you're going the distance. You don't have to quit your day job to work with me. It's actually exactly what's best for you. You have to just be committed to going the distance within the mentorship program. So if your pinnacle moment of courage has come and you know it, and there are several of you who have already expressed that you're right there, then I invite you to make your pinnacle moment of courage a reality and reach out to me. Let's make this happen. Make sure that you're ready for it though, so that nothing has to feel too overwhelming. We want to stay in that foundation of joy. That's something that I'm personally committed to. But I wanted to make sure to address this as a solution that really works for me and those in our tribe who are doing it and making those strides. You don't have to claim being overwhelmed as your destiny. Let's keep talking about this. Let's keep making action happen in a way that feels good to you, and take those little mini moments of courage to heart. Which one is the next one for you? Allow yourself to really embrace that and have that next step occur and be manifested. For those of you who are ready to reach out to me, I look forward to talking to you one-on-one and creating your strategy to the next level, whatever that looks like for you. Thank you for those who are here right now, and I will see you in the next video.